part. It's my favorite part. What's up, everybody? Yes. You are in the right place. The Floor is Yours podcast is coming at you live once again on Thursday night. Where else would you be but watching the Floor is Yours podcast? I mean, there may be a football game on or something, but you would rather be here. I know that for sure. Welcome. We are so blessed to have you to join us tonight. Again, we just keep bringing the fire to you week after week. That's what we do. If you come here, you're going to catch some heat because that's all that we know what to do. So this is the Floor is Yours podcast. Please, before we go another further, we want to ask you to like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody that you know, bug and annoy everybody on your contact list. Tell them that the Floor is Yours podcast is on and tell them to like, share, and subscribe always. We're looking forward to having a real and relevant conversation tonight with you. As you know, here in the Floor is Yours podcast, we are multidimensional. We are a well-rounded podcast. And so we love having conversations that speak to not just your heart and your head and your soul and your spirit, but also to the community. And so today we're going to have a conversation that we want you guys to be aware of and invite you out to join us as we go out into the street and put words and put actions to our words. But before I go another further, I got to introduce my main man, my brother from another mother, the other half of the G unit, Gerard. Say what's up to the people.
So great, people. Appreciate you for joining us.
Yeah. So, hey, Gerard and I, we not only care about our listeners' spiritual health, emotional health, financial health, but we're also very passionate about social activism, being involved in community, putting out in your words and touching the lives of the people that are around us. And that means our community. And so the Floor is Yours podcast is partnering with Texarkana, Texas. Again, we are going to link up with some incredible people there. And we're going to have an event called Nurturing the Community, where we're looking to empower the youth and families. And so today we're going to talk about who can the youth look up to as we tell you about the upcoming event that's happening December 20th in Texarkana, Texas. And we hope everyone can come out and just join us for what's going to be an amazing time. Now, a little bit about what sparked this event was, Gerard, what month was that? It was like 2 months ago.
It was
we
in
were
September.
In September.
Yeah.
So back in September, we did the Create the Life I Want men's conference, which was absolutely phenomenal. And the wonderful thing about it is that we got to rub elbows, have conversations, and really hear what the community was needing. And what really stood out to us the most, and I think Gerard would testify, is that the youth that was there, they were actually saying, they were raising their hands and asking questions and wanting to know, like, what about us? And and who can we look up to? Who's going to guide us? What are the resources? And so, we saw that, of course, as a call to action.
Yeah.
And so we put our heads together and we have this event coming up and we're super excited about it. You just as excited about it, Gerard?
Super excited. It's much needed. We love these podcasts, but it's nothing like boots on the ground, right? Where we go out and get to interact with the people.
Absolutely.
See face to face, hear them, what their needs are. And sometimes people just want to be heard. And that's what this part of this event is going to be about, is making sure that people are being heard. So yeah, definitely excited about it.
Yeah. What's going to be great about this particular event, and we want everybody to come out because we're going to have panel discussions, breakout sessions, mental health professionals will be there, youth and community leaders will be there. So you not only will you hear great information, but you're going to be able to participate in the conversation. So as far as the panel discussion goes and the breakout sessions happening there, we want to invite you to be part of the conversations. Come prepared with your toughest, hardest questions, because parenting and being a leader in your home and in your community, just in your neighborhood, is a very difficult, challenging things from time to time. And also, we also want to lift the weight off of your shoulders and just say it's not just you that face hard times. If you're a parent, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, if you're an uncle, if you are an auntie, if you are in any type of leadership of any young person, any type of leadership in your community, there's going to be times when there will be questions where you don't know the answers. So this is what this event is for. We have brought in people who are day-to-day mental health professionals that are working with the youth. We have community leaders, policemen, coaches that will be there that on a day-to-day basis work within the community and work with children. And so they'll be able to help you answer those tough questions. And so we want to invite you out. Bring your hardest, toughest questions, challenge the panel, and make sure that you don't leave until you get a blessing. Make sure you don't leave until you get your question answered. We want you to challenge us because that's how much we care. We want to know what it is that's really your hardest issue, and we want to help. We want to walk you through that if we can.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. And then just to add to, we're gonna have plenty of resources there. Like you said, the counselors are going to be there, community leaders, we got pastors and all that. But more than anything, we always talk about, Gregory, how important it is to create a safe space, right? Where you're not
Right.
judged
Yeah.
for, for maybe some shortcomings or not knowing, right? So you come there
Right.
with the expectation of gaining, some understanding. And even if you don't get the answer that you need there, you'll have the resources to continue the discussion outside the event because we do understand that. So bring the youth. We have something specifically for the youth, but we also, again, we're going to be empowering the community around the youth so that they can do more. The name of this show, Gregory, is Who Can the Youth Look Up To? So part of this
Hmm.
focus is to make sure that, everything is not going to get solved at this event, but when they go out, who can the youth look up to? The parents, sometimes giving all they can. You and I, we grew up with the benefit of the community and supporting,
Right.
lending a hand, the neighborhood grandma,
Yeah.
the candy lady and the cookie lady and the
The
church
church.
mom
Yeah.
and all that right there was able to, not just
Hmm.
was able, they wanted to. And not only, it was
Yeah.
a sense of responsibility from them as well. So we're going to see what we can do to kind of kickstart those type of conversations, empowering other people to help you out too. So yeah, it's going to be a fun
Yeah.
event.
One of the things that you highlighted, I think, is also important is that this is a multi-generational event. So the young as well as the old can come and benefit. And so if you are a youth, it's not just for you, but you will benefit from it. But also you can be a grandmother, you can be a grandfather. It's not age specific because everybody's journey
Right.
is different. Some people start later, some people start younger. But the truth is, we're all going to have a fork in the road. We're all going to have a big decision we're going to have to make. And so, here's that moment. Here's that time where the community does exactly what it's supposed to do, and that is reach out and help one another and say, how can we all benefit and grow together? I believe knowledge is meant to be recycled. So the lessons that I learned, I give freely to others so that they can grow and be empowered. And so that's exactly what we plan to do here.
Yeah.
And so we're going to bring it, and we invite everyone to come out December 20th in Texarkana, Texas. And we're partnering with some great individuals here. We're only bringing you the best people. So we want to invite everyone to come out. I think you have a great time. Gerard and I would definitely be there, just rooting you on. So come out. If no other reason, just to shake our hands,
Yeah.
because
So, so,
we want to meet everyone that supports us and just love on you. But then also we want to be a blessing to you as
yeah.
well. I think this is highly, highly, highly important, Gerard. This is deeply personal to I know both you and I, because as Black men growing up, it would have been great if the community reached out and said, "Hey, let me help you over a few hurdles. Let me show you a better way. Let me show you the most effective way." And so, for someone to show up and to say, "Hey, look, let me just walk with you through this journey." So it doesn't have to be as hard as it is on you. I think it's a wonderful thing. And so that's what the community is supposed to do. And that's what we plan on doing on December 20th.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And Mia Davis, she said empowerment and community hashtags, of course. Keep up the great work, gentlemen. And it's great. We don't do it for the recognition, but it feels good when you get it right.
Mhm.
The encouragement, and all this.
Yeah.
So appreciate that,
Yeah.
Mia Davis, one I faithful, and she got family down there in the Texarkana Hooks area. So hey, spread the words, Mia, to your people. Let them know we'll be down there December the 20th. The event is on the Arkansas side of Texarkana at the Sand Flat Neighborhood Center, address 209 East 14th Street, and it's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will have some light refreshments and food, to get you through. But come in, be prepared to learn, you know, pen and paper in hand. It's going to be a lot of information and resources for you so we can, that old saying, Gregory, that the kids didn't ask to be here, but that here is
Yep.
our responsibility to make sure that we're doing our part to help them through these tough times. So, who can the youth look up to? Keep that in mind as we prepare for this event, and just be a part of the answer, please.
Okay. How can they register, Gerard, if they want to put their name on the list of, hey, I'm coming? How do they go about doing that?
Man, that is a good question. Why didn't I have that information ready? I'll tell you what, Gregory, get a keep us going while I get that information ready. How about that? Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You know what is particularly, I think, also fascinating for people as Gerard and I are people of faith. What you're going to also receive is a faith-based perspective, and so while we will have you will hear faith-based perspective, but also you will hear some scientific or strategic advice as well. And so we have clinical professionals that will give you the facts, and then we also have faith-based leaders there too that can encourage and empower you through prayer, because we believe you can have both God and a therapist at the same time. I like to tell people God is not insulted by common sense. God appreciates and is proud when he sees his children being able to figure out answers by themselves, doing their research and reading the studies and figuring out the facts. And so um, what you have here, I think, is a great combination of both faith and facts. And so when you leave, you'll feel fulfilled and empowered to go out there and serve your community and to serve your home. Um, One of the most, I think, dynamic pieces of this particular event is the ability to talk to the panel and to ask your questions in the breakout sessions. A lot of times you come to conferences and there's a person behind the podium standing on the stage, and they're talking for 20, 30 minutes, and but you don't really get your specific questions answered. They may have said a lot of great things, but then you leave walking out the door but going, but yeah, I still got this problem when I pull in my driveway at home. And so here we don't want that to be the case. Here we don't want anyone to leave without a question being answered. And so long after the conference is over, the professionals will still be hanging around so you can get their contact information, and so that you'll be able to reach out to them at a later date and figure out what's the best course of action for you and your family, which I think is pretty exciting as well.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And I'm gonna put the link on here, and it's not the easiest, but I tell you what, I'm gonna put it in the comments, and I'm gonna tag you and I both
Great.
in the thing as well, Gregory. But yeah, let me see. The link is in the comments, so check it out and go to my Facebook page. There is a link also there for the people to go there and register. And again, it's for people of all ages. It's something there for everybody. Educators, Gregory, we talked about having the educators there too. So you want to talk about the importance of the educators and coaches?
Yeah, and so I think about the teachers these days and how they see our children at a different angle than we do, because at home children behave one way and then at school they behave a different way. And so teachers oftentimes are able to give parents insight about their children's social adaptability and capacity. And so at home, because the child is comfortable, they may be free flowing in their conversation, but when they're in a social environment they may be withdrawn, and so, or they may be more aggressive than they are at home. And so having the educators there who understand that children are different at home versus at school, and then how do you respond to those differences, and which
Yeah.
one is the real deal? Are they the real at home, or are they real at school? Well, of course, it's a combination of both. And how do you blend the two? And how do you appropriately guide the children in understanding all of who they are? So having the teachers there who have a tremendous amount of pressure on them, learning what the teachers need, how you can assist the teachers in educating your child. Trust me, these teachers are ready to give you all the ammunition that you're going to need, so that when your child leaves the house in the morning, you've already poured into them what needs to be poured so that they can succeed in the classroom. So,
yeah, for sure. So good info. And again, the link has been copied and pasted in the comments of the Facebook page, and I'll go through and put them all there. But reach out to either one of us. We have the link. I had it on the page right there. It's not the easiest to follow, but hey, it's there. Go register and just show up. And don't let the registration challenge, if you will, keep you from showing up. It's going to be a lot of good information there. We ready to pour out into the community. You asked, we're showing up. So please, please, please give us a chance to show you how much we care about you.
yeah, absolutely. And if it doesn't work, just DM myself or Gerard,
Yeah.
and we'll get you registered so that you don't miss out on this event. I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be great. I don't know what the weather's going to be like, but I know it will be worth it to show up. December 20th again, Texarkana, Texas. Just a super. It's going to be just a super amazing experience for everyone. If you're a youth, if you know a youth, if you live in a community, even if you've heard the word community, you want to show up, because this is really going to be impactful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Good stuff, man.
Yep. Yeah. This is awesome. Well, hey, everyone, you got your call to action. You asked for it. We're doing it. We're here to empower youth and families, nurturing the community. It's going to be a wonderful event. Again, December 20th, Texarkana, Texas. Look in the comments to register, or DM myself or Gerard, and we'll make sure that you get on the list so that we can save you a seat. But hey, you got questions? We want to give you the answers. So bring your questions, bring whatever it is that's troubling you to this event, and so that we can help you be the best that you can be in your community and in your home. We look forward to seeing each of you there. Anything else you want to add, Gerard, before we close out?
That's it. Looking forward to seeing everybody December 20th, Texarkana. Show up, baby. Please.
All right. Wait, we're looking forward to it. Hey, thank you guys so much for joining us. We love the opportunity to serve, and this is our opportunity not just to talk the talk, but we're gonna walk the walk. And so, hey, join us December 20th. It's gonna be time for us to put these words into action and to be a blessing to each other. Thank you so much for watching. We love each and every one of you. Until next time, my people, peace, love, hair grease. We out.
Won't need another, this one here really do it for you. Baby,